Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a black forest gateau. This is my 2025 version. Let's begin. So into a bowl, add in all of your dry ingredients, mix them till combined. Then go ahead, add in your wet ingredients, all apart from the boiling water. Then mix on a low speed to start with, working your way up to a medium-high speed, and mix until you have a clear batter. It should be semi-thick, as this is completely normal, as we've not added all the moisture we need to yet. So just mix until you get to that stage. Once you get to that stage, you can then go ahead and add in your boiling water and mix until the water has been fully incorporated. This does change the consistency of the cake, but it also adds a richness and keeps the cake extremely moist, so it'll be good for days after being baked. Then just mix until you're fully incorporated and happy with it. Then give the bowl a good scraping down, and this is just to incorporate any bits that may not have been fully worked in from earlier on, so don't forget to get around the very edge of the bowl, the top and the bottom. And then once you've got that all in combined, you can go ahead and divide the cake batter between two 9-inch cake tins, and I use scales as I'm not used to working with 9-inch cake tins, and just weigh it out until you've got equal amounts in each tin. Then set aside and place it to the oven and bake off. All that information will be in the blog post, which will be linked down below, so don't forget to check it out if you are interested. So once your cakes are baked and you intend to decorate the cake, you will want to then make the cream. So into a mixing bowl I add a lot of cream. Like, this was so much cream, I couldn't believe how much I was using. Add in your icing sugar, followed by the vanilla extract. Then mix on a low speed to start with, but then work up to a medium-high speed, and keep your eye on it, as whipped cream has a tendency to go from underdone to over whipped in no time. So just keep your eye on it. Once you start to notice that it's thickened, the mixture, stop. Give it a quick look. Then once you've got to this consistency, stop, as when you're putting it into a piping bag, it will also continue to whip. Grab your plate, board or stand and place on a dollop of fresh cream, then place on your first layer of cake, pressing down to secure in place. Then around the outer edge of the cake, you can go ahead and pipe a ring of the cream, fill the centre with the same, but leave a little bit of space, as we'll also be adding a generous amount of cherry jam. It's not a black forest gateau without the cherry jam. Then you can go ahead and place your second layer of cake on top, and as you can tell, my cakes weren't perfect, but I always level them out by using the imperfections against one another, and it was pretty consistent, if I do say so myself. Around the outer edge of the cake, you can go ahead and start piping the cream. Don't need to get as perfect as you may think, as when you're smoothing and leveling it out, it will actually balance out very well and smooth out. Then any imperfections or gaps you can fill in with some of the cream that's left in the piping bag, as this isn't all the cream, and I did whip up more than I needed just to have that contingency, so the amount you see in the recipe, which is linked below, will be the perfect amount for this cake. Pipe some of the whipped cream on top, and then just spread and level that out. The less you work the cream, the better it will be, so I don't recommend overworking it, as otherwise it will have a kind of granular texture, which is not pleasant in the mouth, and believe me, been there, done that. Smooth and level out the cake as best as you possibly can. Generally, cream is a lot more versatile than buttercream is, so as you can tell, that was almost perfect in my first go. So once you're happy, you can then, I always like to leave it in the fridge just for a little bit, as it was warm when I made this cake. It was in June, so just give it a little bit of time to firm up. Get rid of that jaggedy edge before you put it into the fridge. You can then go ahead and start to coat the sides in the grated chocolate. Feel free to use whatever you'd like, but I'm using grated dark chocolate, as this is what works really well for me, but you use what's best for you or what you can get available. And you'll want to coat the entire cake, so the whole cake is covered, including the top. So once you've done that, again, I like to leave it in the fridge for just a little bit, but again, it's up to you. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. Pipe your rosettes on top of the cake. Here is where you can pipe as many or as few as you would like. This is a big cake, and you can serve so many people with it, so just keep that in mind. Seeing as this was a birthday cake, I wanted to add a little flair, so I added some edible glitter, and it just added a shimmer, but believe me, do this outside if you can, because that glitter gets everywhere. Top each rosette with a maraschino style cherry, and then you're pretty much good to go, as this is the final bit of the decoration. It's a very simple cake, it's not complex whatsoever. So thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again very soon with a new recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description, there'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog and links to my social media. But that's all for today, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.